The cleaner you think your bathroom routine is, the more likely you are doing at least 4 of these wrong. Not slightly wrong, wrong in a way that Japanese hygiene culture would consider genuinely unsanitary. And the uncomfortable part? You have been doing them every single day without once questioning whether they were actually working. 7 habits. Stay with me because number 5 is something almost no Western bathroom contains, and number 7 will completely change how you think about getting clean. Before we go through all 7, there is something worth understanding about why Japan thinks about bathroom hygiene differently from almost every other culture on Earth. This is not perfectionism. It is not cultural sensitivity. Japan has one of the lowest rates of skin infection, bathroom-acquired illness, and antibiotic resistance in the developed world. And researchers who have studied this keep arriving at the same conclusion. It is not the healthcare system alone, it is the daily habits, small, consistent, repeated, preventing contamination before it has the chance to become a problem. The West built a bathroom routine around feeling clean. Japan built one around being clean. Those are not the same thing. And the gap between them is exactly where these 7 habits live. Habit 1. And this is the one hiding in your bathroom right now, almost certainly within arm's reach of the thing you put in your mouth every morning. You store your toothbrush in the open. Look at your bathroom. Your toothbrush is sitting in a holder on the counter, or in a cup beside the sink, or resting in a rack on the wall. Open to the air. Open to everything the air in that bathroom carries. Here is what that air carries. Every time a toilet is flushed, it produces what microbiologists call an aerosol plume, a fine mist of microscopic particles that travels upward from the bowl and spreads across the surrounding area within 60 seconds. A study published in the journal Physics of Fluids used high-resolution laser imaging to make this plume visible for the first time. Particles reached the top of the toilet tank within 8 seconds. Within 60 seconds, they had settled across every surface within range. Your toothbrush, sitting open on the counter, is within range. Every single flush. In Japan, the toothbrush lives in a cabinet, behind a closed door, away from the toilet's reach. Not because Japanese bathrooms are larger, many are smaller than Western ones, because the closed door was understood, long before any laboratory confirmed it, to be the line between contaminated air and the object going into your mouth. One cabinet door, that is the entire difference between what is landing on your toothbrush right now and nothing landing on it at all. Move it tonight. Habit 2 is one most Westerners have never considered because it involves something they do every single morning without a second thought. You wash your face in the same sink you just used for everything else. In Japanese bathroom culture, the face basin is treated differently from other sink use. The face is the most sensitive skin surface on the body, thinnest barrier, most exposed to the environment, most reactive to what touches it. And yet, in most Western bathrooms, the same sink that rinses toothpaste, handles dirty hands, and sits beside a toilet is the sink used to wash the face. Think about what that actually means. Japanese skincare culture has understood for generations that what you wash your face with and what you wash it in matters as much as the products you use. The basin is rinsed clean before face washing begins. Cool water is used, not warm, which opens pores to whatever is in the water. And the face is never dried with the shared hand towel. In Japan, a separate small towel or single-use cloth is kept specifically for the face. Research published in the Journal of Clinical and Aesthetic Dermatology has linked shared bathroom towels to the transfer of bacteria including Staphylococcus aureus, one of the most common causes of skin infection, directly to facial skin. Rinse your basin before washing your face. Switch to cool water. Give your face its own towel. 3 changes that take under 10 seconds each and change what is actually touching your skin every morning. Habit 3. This is the one that connects forward to habit 6 in a way most people do not see coming. You get into the bath to get clean. In most Western homes, a bath means filling the tub, getting in, and washing the body in the water you are soaking in. The soap, the skin residue, the day's accumulation, all of it enters the water with you and stays there while you soak. When you step out, you have been sitting in everything you were washing off. In Japan, the bath works entirely differently. The body is washed and rinsed completely before entering the bath. Standing or sitting on a small wooden stool beside the deep ofuro tub, using a handheld shower, you clean the entire body with soap, rinse fully, and only then step into the bath water. The ofuro is not where you get clean. It is where you soak in clean water after you were already clean. The water remains uncontaminated. In many Japanese households, it is kept warm and used by the next family member without draining. Research from the British Journal of General Practice found that regular, full-body immersion in clean, warm water is associated with reduced cortisol, lower blood pressure, and measurably improved sleep quality. The operative word is clean. The mechanism requires clean water to produce those effects at their full magnitude. A Western bath, however warm and relaxing it feels, is not producing the same physiological result because the water is not clean. Before your next bath, shower first. Wash completely, rinse fully, then step into the tub. The water stays clean. The soak becomes something genuinely restorative rather than something the body is simply warming itself in. Habit 4 is one that will feel the most personally uncomfortable because it involves something almost everyone in the West considers one of their better hygiene habits. You dry yourself with the same towel for days. After every shower or bath, you reach for a towel that has been hanging in the bathroom, sometimes for 3 days, sometimes for a week, and dry your freshly cleaned body with it. It feels clean, it smells fine. But here is what has been happening to that towel since the last time it was washed. A damp towel in a bathroom is one of the most efficient breeding surfaces for bacteria in a domestic environment. Research from the University of Arizona found that nearly 90% of bathroom towels are contaminated with coliform bacteria after just 2 uses, and around 14% carry E. coli. The moisture, the warmth, the organic material from skin cells, a used bathroom towel in a warm room doubles its bacterial load roughly every 20 minutes. In Japan, bath towels are washed after every 1 or 2 uses without exception. The body towel is treated with the same logic as the ofuro water. You have just cleaned yourself, and what you dry yourself with should be as clean as the water you cleaned yourself in. Wash your body towel every 2 uses. Hang it somewhere it can dry fully between uses, not folded, not in a pile. Most people have no idea how different a genuinely clean towel feels against freshly washed skin because they have never made the comparison. Habit 5, the one I promised, the thing almost no Western bathroom contains. A small wooden stool beside the bath or shower. In Japanese bathrooms, the shower area includes a low wooden stool, the furo isu, positioned so that bathing can be done seated. This is where the body is washed before entering the ofuro. But the stool does something beyond enabling the wash sequence. It changes the entire relationship to bathing. Seated bathing allows the body to wash slowly, thoroughly, and without rush. Every surface reached deliberately. No balancing, no speed, no corner cutting. Japanese bathing culture has always understood that thoroughness requires unhurriedness, and unhurriedness requires support. The stool is the physical expression of that idea. It also keeps water, soap, and organic material contained to the wash area, rather than distributed across a shower floor or tub. The clean zone and the wash zone stay separate. A small waterproof shower stool costs almost nothing. Place one in your shower or beside your bath. Sit down, wash slowly. What feels like a small addition to the bathroom turns out to be the thing that makes genuine thoroughness possible for the first time. Habit 6, and this is where habit 3 comes back. You leave the bathroom wet. After bathing or showering, most Western bathrooms are left wet. Floor damp, surfaces splashed, moisture on the walls and mirror. The extractor fan runs for a few minutes, or not at all, and the room slowly dries on its own over the next hour or two. This feels normal because it is normal. But a consistently damp bathroom is one of the most efficient environments for mold, mildew, and bacterial growth in the entire home. In Japan, the wash area is dried after every use. A small squeegee on the wall beside the shower. A dry cloth for the surfaces. The floor wiped down. Under 2 minutes every time, and the bathroom never accumulates the moisture layer that allows everything else to grow. This is where habit 3 matters again. The ofuro system keeps the wash area and the soak area separate, which means the wash area can be cleaned and dried efficiently after every use. The two habits are not coincidentally connected. They were designed to work together. Keep a small squeegee in your shower. After every use, 60 seconds to push the water off the walls and floor. No smell, no mold, no accumulation, and a bathroom that stays cleaner with less effort than any cleaning product has ever delivered. Habit 7. The one that changes how you think about getting clean entirely. You rinse, but you do not wash. The average hand washing duration in the West is approximately 6 seconds. 6 seconds! The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention recommends a minimum of 20 seconds of active scrubbing with soap to effectively remove the bacteria and viruses most commonly responsible for illness transmission. A study published in the Journal of Environmental Health found that only 5% of people who washed their hands after using the bathroom did so for long enough to actually remove potential pathogens. 5%! In Japan, hand washing follows a 6-step protocol taught in schools since the 1980s as part of the national health curriculum. Palm to palm, back of each hand, fingers interlaced, backs of fingers, each thumb, fingertips against the opposite palm targeting the nail beds. The entire sequence takes 20 to 30 seconds. It is taught the way the alphabet is taught. Early, consistently, until it is simply how washing works. Tonight, once, count the seconds the next time you wash your hands. Just count. Notice what the number actually is. Not to feel guilty about it, just to see it clearly. Because you cannot change a number you have never looked at. 7 habits, all of them simple. None of them requiring a renovation, a product, or anything beyond a decision made once and repeated. Toothbrush behind a closed door. Face washed in a clean basin with its own towel. Body washed before the bath, not in it. Towel washed every 2 uses. A stool that makes thoroughness possible. A bathroom dried after every use. And 20 seconds of actual hand washing. Japan did not develop these habits because it is more hygienic by nature. It developed them because someone, at some point, looked carefully at what the bathroom routine was actually doing and chose differently. Which of these 7 surprised you most? Not the one you already suspected, the one that actually landed differently than you expected. Leave it in the comments. And if someone in your life considers themselves clean, but might be doing 4 of these wrong, share this with them today. They will not thank you immediately, but eventually they will. I will see you in the next one.